What's up, gamers? Welcome back to another chapter of Mr. Pink's adventure. Last time, all we did was kill a single major boss, Margit the Fell Omen. However, today, we will be killing 3 bosses: Godric, Rennala, and Radahn. Directly after killing Margit, we walk towards the castle to find the main gate closed. Seeing as how we can't get in, I go into the door on the left. I'm greeted by the gatekeeper. Fuck this guy, by the way. He recommends I go through the side door instead of the front door. So, like a fool, I listen to him. How do I keep listening to these NPCs? I'm not entirely sure. He then says one of the most suspicious sounding lines I've heard all game.
You're just the kind of tarnish that I pray.
And after that, I knew something was going to happen. While going through the side gate was a certified bad move. I did get some Wolverine claws that I really like. They look really cool. But because it's a knuckle weapon, the hand claw, it's a bad weapon because it's got no reach. But like, it looks really cool, especially when you enchant it with something like Blood Flame.
Let's try it out.
Highly recommend. On the not so bright side,
I should have expected that.
second not so good thing is that I got trapped in this room with a really strong guy, and he killed me almost instantly. The only reason he didn't kill me instantly is because he went easy on me, I assume. I did come back to him later though, and I got the run back on him. Here's a clip of that.
He doesn't know, guys. He didn't know. Oh shit, he's got a lot of health. Must have been nothing.
Another thing, which I didn't even find out until I had already finished my playthrough, because I was browsing the wiki. Remember that gatekeeper guy? Apparently, while he's alive, if you die in the castle, he steals 30% of your souls. And also, apparently, he also just stalks you around the castle, which is really sus. I had no idea about any of this, and I died in the castle a good amount, just kind of exploring here and there. But now that I know that, I'm pissed. I could have gotten so many more. I probably would have gotten like what souls you stole, but like, come on, that's 1 or 2 level up. That's some stats. All in all, getting to the castle to Godric wasn't too difficult. After I just stopped trying to go through the side entrance and had the gatekeeper open up the main gate. There is one room I gotta talk about though. It's pretty much right outside the boss room for Godric. It's the pot room. There's a room full of the tiny jar enemies. And I just want to say how much I love these guys. I had to edit this part of the script. Because not the latest patch, but the patch before it added in a town of these guys and a bunch of jars you can just talk to, and it's the best. I was gonna ask if they could add more of these guys as like neutral or friendly NPCs, and I just think it's great that there's a whole town of them, even if the town doesn't get the best ending. But I can just keep it from happening by not going to talk to them. Best plan ever. Also, spin move. Oh. Alright, that's enough talking about stuff that isn't a boss for now. We got 3 to get through, and if I want this video to be shorter than 30 minutes, I gotta go
should
quick.
not have taken my chances with the boss. I very much should not have.
Thou art a true born
guy has 6 fingers. Is this the spider the lady was talking about? I think it is.
I command thee.
I'll kneel.
I am the Lord of all that is golden.
I'll give you some gold coins. I'll do whatever you want. Just don't kill me, please. Please. Please.
Fighting Godric and killing Godric didn't take that long. It only took about 30 minutes, which kind of sounds like a long time, but it really wasn't compared to some other bosses. But I did still keep dying to him because of what I call gameplay moves. Here, I'll show you an example of that right here. You see how interactive that was? A big flamethrower directly in front of him. Large area. Tracks you. Walks after you. Bunch of bullshit. There's a large amount of bosses in this game that have these moves. Not this move specifically, but moves like it. One example that easily comes to mind is the Magma-Worm. And I was going to add a clip of when I fought the Magma-Worm and it charged at me 7 times already. But due to the incident, I lost its place and I didn't want to go searching for it. You might see it later, who knows? And thus, after a grueling 30 minutes, Godric is dead. And with him out of the way, we can move on to Liurnia, land of the nerds. So, this part of the video isn't going to be backed by a video. I mean, it is. You can clearly see the video playing, but very clearly this isn't me going through Liurnia. You can see that my armor's different, my weapon's different, yada yada. It is still the same character, but this is me attempting PvP on my main. The reason why I'm not showing you the video for Liurnia is because I didn't want to take the chance to brick my computer again from trying to edit the 4-hour video down. With the explanation out of the way, I can tell you about my adventures in Liurnia. We start at the entrance of the academy, the key of which I had finally acquired after a couple of hours with the help of my friend, because at the time I had not yet grabbed the map for the main area of Liurnia. Despite having the grace that was right next to the map, how did I miss it when I was right next to it? Your guess is as good as mine. Let me present you with another question, this time in quiz format. How long did I go without the map? The correct answer was D. Pretty amazing, right? Going with the map for going without the map for that long. Pretty amazing, I'd say. Due to these events and not finding the key very easily or quickly, I explored a lot of Liurnia, which we might go over later. But for now, let's talk about the dog boss. First of all, why is there a dog boss in the school? I don't remember what it's actually called, but I'm sure there was a lore reason why it's there. But like, why is it there? And why does it know magic? Why? I don't understand. I don't get it. And why is it so difficult to keep him still? I don't understand. But the dog boss was actually kind of easy. I got him on my third attempt or something, give or take a couple. But yeah, it was still really annoying. Next guy we kill, which I don't think many people would talk about, is the simp guarding Rennala's elevator. This fucking automatic parrying piece of shit parried like all of my attacks. And because I hadn't really grasped the jumping attack thing, I kept missing my jumping attacks. Oh my god. This guy took me like 30 minutes to kill, and that's not including travel time to get to him, because guess what? I didn't notice that there was a shortcut for the area, so every time I wanted to attempt on him or Rennala, I had to go through the ball ramp. I got really good at dodging the ball, but it was very painful to get through, especially the first few times. I did finally kill him after 30 minutes though, by cheesing him with a non-upgraded Hoarfrost Stomp, which goes to prove that it really did deserve the nerf. And after killing that guy, it was finally time for me to kill Rennala. The fight with Rennala was pretty easy, but it was surprising near the end. We'll get to that though. But if you haven't seen the fight, and you won't be seeing the fight here because of aforementioned reasons, it's basically Deacons of the Deep from Dark Souls 3 with a batshit crazy phase 2. It took me 2 attempts to kill Rennala, first phase being very easy since you just gotta go find the glowing guy, and then after you hit 3 of the glowing guys, you'll wail on Rennala. Because of my weapon being big damage, I was able to get her down after 2. So I only had to deal with 6 guys. So it was pretty quick. But for phase 2, she pops the hell off. And by that, I specifically mean her stuff is still kind of easy to dodge. But she summons a fucking dragon. And let me tell you, I was not expecting her to summon a dragon. She also summoned some other stuff, and went, oh, cool. I dealt with them fairly easily. And then the dragon came out and just fucking one-shot me. I think I might have been at half health, I don't know. I don't remember. But it killed me. And that's why it took me 2 attempts instead of only 1. That is all for Rennala and Liurnia. We might go back and talk about that area more in a later video, as long as the footage isn't from my 4-hour escapade, because I don't have that. But with that out of the way, we can now talk about Radahn, who, if you remember, we talked about in episode 1 and how it took me 2 hours to kill the guy. And I'm not very sure how to put this fight into words. I'm not one for explaining myself or events with fantastical and engaging descriptions, but I am one for non-verbal theatrics and showing off with my actions. Perfect first take. So instead of telling you how it went, I shall show you how it went.
Are you good and prepared, young? The festival. Before we begin, allow me to paint you the full picture.
Story time. Horse. Dying horse.
General Radahn is cursed ever to wander. Eaten from the inside by Melania's scarlet rot, his wits are long gone. Now he gathers the corpses of former friends and foes alike, gorging on them like a dog. Howling at the sky. But now, we must make merry.
Oh, gathering to celebrate! You will find the field of battle General Radahn divested of his wits and howling for the
What happened?
Magic arrow. Ah!
What do the messages say, Sean? Oh, there's summons.
Right, some won't let me.
Incredible.
This is attempt number 10, and you may have noticed that I somewhat get better with each attempt. Drastic change doesn't happen until about pull 15, but at this point, I was kind of nailing the first part where you gotta summon everybody. But it was still difficult at this point in time. Let's get better. I did kill him, so look forward to that. But I just want to come in, hop in, say something, and then I shall lead you back to the music.
What in the world? What?
Oh, he's trying to defend the Velstrax.
Oh yeah, I saw a YouTube video about that.
I have one final thing to tell you. It is advice if you're playing this game or if you plan on it. If you're trying to kill a boss and you're just banging your skull against the metaphorical and sometimes a literal wall, you have two options in front of you. You can choose to leave and explore more of the world for levels or upgrades and come back later. Effective, but cowardly, in my opinion. The other option is to keep trying. Keep banging your skull against that wall, because you know you can kill that boss. No matter how long it takes, or how many concussions you give yourself. Keep trying, and you will get that boss down.
Sean won.
Fucking finally!
He did it.
Oh my god!
I watched that. I watched the entirety of that, Sean.
So I'm just saying, Sean.
Hey.
It wasn't until I joined the
Hey,
stream that you actually won
boss.
the thing. What the heck?
Sean, it's been how many
God.
hours?
It was like 2 hours.
I'm so
It's like
sorry, Sean.
2 hours of attempts on that boss. Oh my god.
That's so good.
After 2 harrowing hours of slamming my head against the wall, I finally did it. I killed Radahn. Now, I wasn't originally going to kill Radahn. I didn't even know about it. But there's a very big reason why I had to, which I'll get into next episode. See you then.